Hey y'all, it's your girl Dyme Smith, and I'm here to vent. First show that I walked in inspired me to do my first show. So I've actually been doing it since I was 17.
So wait, so you did a show after that?
Yeah.
Word? I mean, no, I'm talking about like, did you put together your own production after that? Word?
Yeah.
So talk about that. What was your first, Dyme Smith's first production? What was it?
Okay.
So talk about your first
production.
production.
So this was before Dyme Productions. So when I was 15, I started a record label called Road to Stardom Productions.
That's dope.
Yeah,
at 15?
At 15. I was in high school. Okay. And I was always into music. I used to rap a long
You lived many a lives.
Yo, I really have.
You lived that long.
I really have. But yeah, so I knew, like, I wanted to do music. And then when I found production and I found fashion and modeling and stuff, I was like, you know what, we're not gonna be Road to Stardom Records, we're gonna be Road to Stardom Productions. And then I don't know, I just looked for a space. I actually did my first fashion show at Pro Studios in Manhattan. I did a casting call, found all of these random ass models. I didn't know nobody. So like I reached out to a few people that were in the show that I did. I reached out to a couple people I know that did music. Actually, one of the main people that performed in my very first show was Quote. You know Quote, right? Yeah. He completely different than he is now.
Really?
Yes. He was so nervous. I was nervous too, but he was so nervous. He's a completely different person.
I've seen him recently. He tear down the stage now.
Yeah. He's come a very long way, and I'm really proud of him. Like that's one of my closest friends from high school. But yeah, I just was like, these are the things I know that I would want to see in a show. So I just took all of the steps to just make it happen.
Oh wow, that's
cool. And it was just so weird because when I think about it, like we had the models in the hallway. This guy I had met, he didn't even have a clothing line. He literally draped sheets around the models and made it looked fire. I'm not gonna lie to you, but he draped sheets around them. We had like one other person. My very first show was the only time I ever had a bad review online. Because this blogger came and I was late. Typical Dyme. I'm old.
Yeah, can't make it.
But yeah, I was late, so he didn't really know what was going on. And it's so funny because I think you could still find that blog online, but it just was.
What is that?
He was just like, oh, I got there. He was so graphic. Oh, I stepped into the studio.
When everybody say they bad review, they put on a snobby voice.
Yo, I
don't care if somebody's right or wrong. No matter what, they always put on the snobby. Well, so I can't. That's how everybody get their bad review. That's how everybody read their bad review in their head.
Because that's how it sounds. He was writing like that. He really was writing like that. There was a tone. I know it. He was like, yeah.
While he was sniffing his Pinot Grigio.
Exactly. With his pinky out. You feel me? Like, with his little crackers and cheese. So, it was when I stepped into the studio and amongst all of the darkness in the room because the light was not on because the producer had not arrived yet. I'm like, mister, I was like 10 minutes late. Please relax.
What you call it? 17 though. So
exactly. I was a kid.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And I didn't really have like help, you know. I did everything by myself for years.
That's dope. So
hey y'all, it's Dyme Smith and I just vented. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.